Hey, it's Yolanda Shoshana, courtesan coach, clairvoyant, seduction alchemist, and witch, coming to you with my first scent and seduction video. That's right, scent and seduction. So I am asked quite often, Shoshi, what perfumes do you recommend? What should I be wearing? So instead of just sharing that information with people one-on-one, I'm going to also share it with you, also known as video app. No, this is one of my favorite topics. I love talking about perfume and fragrance because I really believe that perfume is the art of seduction in a bottle, which is very sexy. It's total foreplay in my book. So I have my own perfume line called Courtesan Candy, which is mainly oil based. I tend to not buy any perfume that's on the market anymore since I'm wearing my own stuff, though there are a few lines that I'm madly in love with, which I will share with you as well. But I'm always sniffing, I'm always researching, I'm always getting samples, and I'm going to share all that information with you because it can be overwhelming trying to pick a fragrance. And I do think that every woman should have at least one signature scent, if not a few. And it's overwhelming because every day a new perfume is coming out. Some new celebrity's got some crappy fragrance coming out or what have you. So let's talk about it so that we can narrow some of that down, because it's not cheap to go out and get a fragrance. And God forbid you go get the wrong one and you've spent $80 on something you don't like. We want you to love perfume. And the we is me and you, obviously. I'm sorry. I don't know. You're like, who's we? Me and you. I want you to have a love affair with perfume because it is an art, and it's a beautiful art, and it can make you feel so sexy and so sensual. So since I had this brilliant idea today to start these videos, I don't have a perfume that I'm reviewing right now, but I'm going to give you two tips, some things to think about that will actually make perfume more of an experience for you. So the first tip is, normally I see a lot of women in the stores, or I watch women in the bathroom or the gym, they spray perfume on and they rub. Bad, bad, bad. You're not supposed to do that. Actually, when you do that, you start to distort the notes in your fragrance. So instead, just spray and let it dry. Obviously, the scent is going to change when it hits your skin because certain notes are coming out and perfume smells different on people, but you don't want to distort the notes. You want it to be in its natural form as it dries out on you, and then you'll get the essence of the fragrance. Dig? Okay. Number two, which is kind of like a double tip, is don't open up your bottle of perfume too much. Sometimes, you know, we have the perfumes that have like the top that you take off, or we like to like put it on a different way, like because we're not getting enough out of the bottle. Well, when air hits your perfume, it starts to damage your fragrance. So think of perfume as a wine. It's like the juice. It shouldn't hit, air shouldn't be hitting the perfume too much because it really is taking away, and it's changing the scent and it's drying it out. Also, if you have a bottle where you're flipping it over and you're using your fingertips to apply it, know that every time your perfume is hitting your skin, it is damaging the molecules and separating the molecules in your perfume. So perfume is like a piece of art. You shouldn't be, you don't get to go to the Met and the Guggenheim and go up and touching all up on it. If you do, there's somebody that's like, hands off. Same thing with your perfume. Because somewhere along the way, somebody created it with love, and they had a magic formula for it. Even if it's Jean Naté or Charlie, they still make that stuff. Or some of that stuff you get at a drugstore. There is an art to it, and it's still special. And you can feel special when you put it on. So think of it as something special you're putting on your body, so you have to treat it with love and respect. So until next time, feel free though to write me if there's any perfumes you do want to talk about, or if you have any questions, at shoshi@yolandashoshana.com. And stay sexy and keep thinking about scent as seduction. YolandaShoshana.com.